Hello guys, welcome to the session. So this is your Guna sir from Memoneet. In last two classes we have been s- discussing about basics max, right? So in that we have seen trigonometry, the whole thing about the trigonometry we have seen, right? Starting from the basic about angle, its units, its the ratios, its formulas, and few questions also, right? So the trigonometry is done within those two lectures itself. Okay. So if anyone have missed it, kindly please do watch that before this video. Okay. So our next topic, right, in the same basic mathematics, next thing what we are going to see is right differentiation. So today we are going to discuss that. Okay. So I hope everyone have some basic idea. Even if you don't have it, don't worry, let's discuss it very clearly. Okay, so yeah, we can start our session. Okay, without wasting much of the time, we can go into the concepts, right? So, first of all, guys, you just try to answer yourself, okay? As it is not a live session, try to answer yourself whether do you know what is differentiation, okay? So, you can call it as differentiation, differential calculus, anything. Do you know what is differentiation, right? So if you don't know even what is differentiation, just listen the whole class carefully. Okay, so let's start with that basic question. So what is differentiation? Okay, so that will be our first question, right? So what is the differentiation, sir? So first of all, to understand that, let us consider y is a function of x. Okay, so y is a sorry y is a function of x. Let's assume it. Okay, so y is the function of x means y can be expressed in terms of x. Okay, like when you write y, y is equal to x square plus 3x, right? Like this, many equations you write, right? So those equations, when you write y in terms of x, that's called y is a function of x. So when there is a expression or a quantity y which is function of x, right? Let's say that is a y is a function of x. Then if, right, suppose the both the values x and y, right, both are quantities, right, some quantities, they, their values increase by a small amount. Okay, let's consider, just we are just assuming, guys. Okay, so x and y are some quantities and y is a function of x, so means we can express y in terms of x, like y is equal to x square plus 3x, y is equal to x cube plus 4x square plus 3x, something like that we can express. Okay, like that. So it is like that, and both their values are is increased by small amounts. Let's say those are delta x, delta y, you can keep it. Okay, those increase increase in those values. Okay, then the ratio of those values means which values, they increase by small amount we kept, right? Delta x, delta y. So their ratio is, we call it as average rate of change of y with respect to x. That is what we call it as, right? So delta y by delta x, we will be saying that average rate of change of y with respect to x, right? So this is what here, when this average rate, right, when they, in this average rate, when the delta x, the denominator value, approaches to 0, means it's not equal to 0, it tends to approaches to the value 0, right? That limiting value is there, right? So that limiting value of del y by del x delta, right? delta y by del x. That limiting value is called as differential coefficient, or you can say derivative of y, or even you can say it as first differentiation, first derivative of y with respect to x. Like that, you can define it, you can mention in any names. Okay, so here actually you don't need to be very confused with this. Just you remember, if y is an function of x and both values are increased by small amount, right? When the average rate, right? Average rate means the ratio of delta y by delta x. The average rate of change of y with respect to x, right? In that value, when this delta x approaches zero, means the limit of that value is nothing but we call it as derivative of y with respect to x. First differentiation we will be calling. Okay, so if you are very confused, right? I hope few of you may got clear in this, but maybe few of you are got confused by the definition, right? So don't worry about the definition, right? Yeah, you need to understand, but don't worry much because this is not important. Which is important is those concepts and formulas which we are going to see later in this video. Okay, so you just try to remember this. Just try to understand. That's it. Okay. So the first differentiation or the derivative, right? We can of y with respect to x means we can write it as like this, guys. Okay, dy by dx, like this we can mention it. So this is how we can simply mention, right, based on the formula. So dy by dx is the, as I said, it is the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to limit of delta x tends to 0, approaches 0, del y by del x. Okay, so this is the basic definition. What is differentiation, like that. So simply in simple words, it's like splitting it in parts, guys. Okay, so it's like a dividing, but not division. Okay, not a proper division which you do in maths. Okay, so when we do some questions, right, at the end of this video lecture you can understand what I am saying. Okay, so for to understand it fully, without skipping the video, watch this video lecture fully. Okay, and yeah, here you can the main thing which we need in physics. Okay, you from differentiation, why we need, or the use case of this differentiation in physics is this main point, which means this derivative we have, right, dy by dx, it gives the instantaneous rate of change of function y with respect to variable x. Okay, so any values. Okay, it's instantaneous rate of change, guys, means at a particular time, at the particular point, right, at a particular time or at a particular point, what is its instantaneous rate at that point, what is the rate of change of y with respect to x. That is what dy by dx. You can even define differentiation like this also. Okay, so this is the main use in physics. Okay, for this purpose only, means to find the instantaneous rate of change only we are going to use in most of the cases. Okay, for example, I have written here, right, velocity, instantaneous velocity. V instantaneous means it is instantaneous velocity, means a particular point, right, at particular point is equal to 10 seconds. At that particular time, what is the velocity of the given particle, given object? That is what we will be saying as instantaneous velocity. So that instantaneous velocity we can write normally, right? Velocity means displacement by time, right? So same thing here. When you are uh, speaking about instantaneous velocity, as I said, to find any instantaneous rate of change, you can use differentiation, right? So that's why instantaneous velocity is equal to dx by dt, or you can say ds by dt, right? So it means this x or s, it denotes the displacement divided by dt time, right? Same formula only, right? Same formula only, guys. Okay, so nothing there to confuse. Be clear here. Okay, so this is about the basic definition, introduction about differentiation. Now we can move to the major part, guys. Right. So this is very, very important, guys. This page, this one slide, it's going to help you a lot. Okay. So this is very, very important. So these are some you can some important results, or you can make keep it. These are the formulas. Your main formulas for differentiation. If you know this, that's it. If you know this and if you solve some 20, 30 questions, that's it. You are a master in differentiation. This is the main thing, guys. Okay. So what is that means? Now we have seen, right? Generally we spoke. We can differentiate y with respect to x. So what is the y? What is y? I have said y is function of x. Okay, fine. But always it can't be 3x square plus 4x like that, right? It can be anything. It can be in y. Function of x means not only that, guys. Okay, it can be log x, y is equal to log x, y is equal to cos x. We have seen trigonometric, right? Trigonometry, those in those terms also it can be. So you when you get those values, right? When you get like those in terms of y, how you can differentiate. That's what we are going to see. These are some important standard values you can keep, right? So starting from the first, let's say first in place of y, you are having some constant number 1, 2, 3, 100, 10,000, 10 power 6, 10 power minus 20, anything. Okay. So when you differentiate a constant number, constant values, okay, even any like if you are having any equation and they are mentioning a and b are constants, then if you differentiate that particular a, then there those also consider constants, right? So when you are whenever you are going to differentiate a constant, your answer will be 0 always. Okay, means d by dx of 1, 2, 3, anything, guys. Okay, any numbers you keep, the answer is 0. That's it. Okay, so this is the main thing. This is the first one. So d by dx of c means constant, any constant values, it is 0. It's going to be 0. Okay, and second thing is, what if y is equal to x? Means we know differentiation of y with respect to x means dy by dx. If y is equal to x, what happens? That dy by dx, it will become dx by dx, right? So, like as a normal division, how you do, if numerator and denominator are same, the answer will be 1, right? So, similarly, here also the same. Okay, now this is very important, guys. Here you should not confuse. Now, what happens instead of just an y, you have cy means some number multiplied with y. Okay, Ho- that time how you will do, right? Mean here you should not do. Okay, first formula itself has said d by dx of any constant 0. So here cy constant is derived of 0. No, it's not, because here it the constant is multiplied with some other function, some other expression, okay, some other quantity y. So only if you have only constant, okay, fine, you can put 0. But as I told you, only some numbers, right? Then you can put 0. But here it is multiplied, like for example 4x. So here 4 is constant, but x, it is not a constant, right? It's a variable one. So you can't, if you are getting d by dx of 4x, you can't put 0. Okay, so that time what you should do, you should keep the constant outside. See here, I have written, right. You should keep the constant outside, and you should differentiate only the quantity or the function which have been given in place of y. So just now I said, right, 4x. So if you have d by dx of 4x means you can keep the 4 outside as it is. Just you can differentiate x alone. So what you will get, 4 into dx by dx, right? So dx and dx it will get cancelled. So answer you will get 4, right? So like that, you when you have mu- multiplications of a constant and some other variables, right? Some other quantities, you should keep the constant outside and you should differentiate only the variable, right? So this is the thing. And again, this fourth one is also very, very important. So when you have simply, okay, if you have x, it is 1, we have seen some other multiplied with numbers. Okay, we have seen third formula. Number you can keep, constants you have kept outside, and doing this variable alone, differentiating. Fine. What if you get an variable with powers, x power 5, x cube, x power 10? How to differentiate that, right? That's in general, let's keep x power n. So n in the sense any numbers from 0 to infinite, any numbers you can. Okay, so you can exclude 0, okay, because anything below 0, 1. So again, differentiation of constant. 1 is a constant, right? You will get 0 answer. So from 1, in place of n, you can put any number from 1 to infinite. Any numbers you can put. Then what will be its result? What will be the answer of this differentiation? Means it will be n into x power n minus 1 into dx by dx. See guys, actually here dx by dx it's going to get cancelled, right? So that it's equal to, we can write just n into x power n minus 1. Okay, so you can ask, okay sir, it's however it's going to get cancelled, why you are writing again dx by dx? No, you should. Okay, because first for the x power n you have done up to this. Okay, so n power n into x power n minus 1 you have done for x power n, right? But again you should write this every time. Actually everywhere you should write it again, dx by dx. Why I am saying this, you will understand. Okay, so here it is not a problem because here you have x, here also x. Fine. Okay, but just imagine what if you have y. Okay, y power n, right? So y power n means same thing, not a big deal. Okay, so if you have y power n, its differentiation is not going to the same thing, n into y power n minus 1, same thing, but here it's the changes. Okay, so dy by dx. So here it's not going to be get changed. Sorry, here it's not going to be get cancelled, right? Here it is cancelled dx by dx, but here it is dy by dx. So again you need to differentiate the y with respect to x based on the its value of y. It's depends. Okay, if y is just a number, it's going to be 0. If it is just a single variable like 3x, like that, some with the help of second and third formula you can do it, right? So this is why I am saying you should write the dx by dx every time. Okay, in every formula actually from here on, even though here in fifth formula you can see differentiation of log to the base ex, right? So log x only, its base is e, okay, not 10. That you should be very careful. Log x to the base e. not 10. Okay, so you can say long x also. So its differentiation is just nothing but 1 by x. Even here also you need to write actually. Okay, here also you should be dx by dx, it should come, guys. Okay, just now I told you why, because here it is fine. Even in fifth one, dx by dx, if I write, it will get cancelled. But if you have some other values, right? Every time you want, you can't say x in terms of x only you will get y. Maybe in terms of t, something like that also they can give. But you need to differentiate with respect to x only. So that's why after writing this, you need to do this. Means another differentiation and its value will be getting multiplied. So then only your answer will be correct. Okay. I know so many of you have got confused with this, but don't worry. When I solve the questions, right, then you will be very clear about this. Okay. So don't worry. Don't worry much. Okay. So just keep in mind every time from this formula, from fourth one, you need to write this dx by dx means the differentiation of this base except the power you need to do again the differentiation. Even in fifth formula, in sixth one, whatever you do, you need to write. Why here if I am not writing means write info as info, it's going to get cancelled. Just one. That's why here I have not written. Okay, so while doing questions, it's good for you to write it. Okay, as I told you, when I am doing a question, you can understand. Okay, so wait a minute. Better I will solve a, we can see a question so that we can understand. Okay, yeah, see here. Just now we have seen, no guys. So x power n, how to differentiate x power n. So here it is x power 5. So in place of n, 5 is there. So what we have seen, the formula is nothing but n into x power n minus 1 and dx by dx, right? So 5, n is 5, right? So that's why 5 x power n minus 1, 5 minus 1 into dx by dx. So this dx and dx will be getting cancelled. 5 minus 1 in power, it's 4. So that's the answer is just 5x power 4. That's it. But see this question. Okay, this one. Here you have y power 4, right? It is y power 4, right? So as I told, same formula you can write. Okay, so y power 4 you will, okay, sorry guys, this is 4. Okay, so same formula n into x power n minus 1. So n is 4, 4 into y. Here you have x, so you can write x. Here you have y, so it is y power n minus 1, 4 minus 1 into differentiation of this value, this base value y with respect to x, because here it is they given with respect to x only they are asking, right? So that's what I'm saying from beginning. You need to write this dy by dx. Okay, so that's it. So 4y power 4 minus 1 means 3. So 4y cube into dy by dx. So this is only the right formula, right answer. If you just write 4y cube, if you are not writing this dy by dx, it's not correct. It's totally wrong. Okay, so this is what I was speaking about. Okay. Yeah. So let's complete this balance thing also. Then we can going to this equations. Okay. Yeah. As I told you. So this fifth one, if you differentiate log x, it's just 1 by x. Means when it is base e, it is just 1 by x, guys. Okay. But when you have for the log, when you have some other values, let's say a, just we are keeping as in general a. Okay, so then it will be 1 by x into log a to the base e. Okay, here it will be base e. When you have to differentiate a log value whose base is other than e, okay, a, let's keep, right? When you differentiate that, your answer will be 1 by x log a to the base e. Okay, so logarithmics we will see in the next upcoming videos. Okay, so just remember this formulas. It's not a big deal. Okay, we can see that later. So this is the formula. You can just remember this direct formula. So next one, exponential. So d by dx of e power x. There's nothing but its answer is just e power x. That's it. And again, here also, as I told you, even fifth, sixth, here also it will be d by dx of x here also. Okay. So that x values you should be keep on differentiating again. Why? Because see, even just now I told you, right? Even another example we can see here itself. So e power x, okay, fine. You have seen instead of e power x, if you have some other values, right? E power 10x, e power 7x, like that, right? So something like that, if you have, you can again you need to differentiate. Okay, so those things we can see while solving questions. So these are the some basic formulas, right? Next one, how to differentiate this 8 to 13 is about differentiating the trigonometric ratios, right? So sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant, right? Everything we have read. So how when you differentiate it, what is its value? Okay, what will be its result? You can just remember this directly. Okay, so based on this, you can solve MCQs if you remember this. So when you differentiate sin x with respect to x, it will be cos x. When you differentiate cos x, it will be sin x, but it is minus sin x. So the symbol you should be very careful. Okay, sorry, the sign, not symbol, the sign. Okay, positive, negative, you should be very careful. If you differentiate cos, it is minus sin x. But when you differentiate sin, it is just cos x, means plus positive. Okay. So wherever you get negative, where you get positive, you should be very clear. Okay. Otherwise, you will be get confused. So study well these 13, 14 results. Okay. Important standard results or formula, whatever you keep it. Okay. Yeah, so next one is when you differentiate tan x, it will be secant square x. But when you differentiate cot x with respect to x, it is minus cosecant square x. Okay. So similarly, when you differentiate secant x, you will get secant x into tan x. But when you differentiate cosecant x, you will get minus cosecant x into cot x. Okay. So first two sine cos just as it is. But tan and cot, you got values in square. For secant and cosecant, you got two trigonometric values in multiplication. Okay, so these things you need to remember, guys. Okay, yeah, another the main thing, the chain rule or something you can call it as. Okay, means it's nothing but not much difficult one, simple one. Now let's we have seen, right, so y is equal to like this. If you have tan, okay, if you have log, how to do, if you have constant, how to do, if you have exponent, how to do, everything we can say. But always we can't say it is just one value, y is equal to only one value, right? We can't say like that. Means always we can't write like that, right? So y is equal to, you can write however, it can be anything, right? Means for example, if it is a quadratic equation or something like that, it will be like 4y is equal to 4x square plus 2x plus 3. Like that, it will be there, right? So for 4x square separately, we know. So x power n formula, you can use it, fourth formula. 2, 2x means third formula you can use it, Cy. So three, for 3 alone separately, you know constant 0. For separately, you know. But when you have to differentiate this whole term, how you will do? That's the thing. That's how, that's what this chain rule or this 14th one, especially, it's tells you about this, how to do this long one differentiation. Okay, so it's very simple only, guys. Okay, even if it is plus or minus, whatever may be. Okay, here even if here also if it is in negative also, it's not about the sign here. Okay, you can just keep as it is. What you can do, you can differentiate each parts separately. Okay, so if y is like this, 4x square plus 2x plus 3, you can dx dy by dx. What you will get means, you can differentiate this 4x square separately, plus or minus whatever may be, right? You can differentiate this 2x separately, means it will get, we will get 2, right? And then plus or minus, same sign you need to use. Okay, if it is plus, here also plus, like that. Differentiation of 3, 0, right? So here 4x square means 4 is already a constant, so if you keep outside, x power 2, using x power n, it 2 will come before the x, right? So 4 into 2, it is 8 x power 2 minus 1, 1 only. That's it. Like this you can. This is about differentiation. This is what even this rule say. Okay. So this standard outcome. See here clearly it is, I have written here. So when you need to differentiate two quantities in addition or subtraction, okay, let's say u and v, right? U plus v or u minus v, you want to differentiate with respect to x. Then you can write it as separately du by dx plus or minus dv by dx. You can differentiate them separately, both parts, and then you can just add or subtract whatever as it is in the question or in the left hand side. Okay, this is the thing. That's what here also we have done. Okay, before explaining that formula, I have just given you explained by the example. Okay, so this is it, guys. So this, what to say, this formula or standard results, whatever you call, but you need to remember all of this. Okay, so make sure you write and keep this. Okay, always take notes. Don't just watch and leave it. Okay, even though I share the same notes, right, in the Telegram channel or group, the channel or group link will be in the description of this video. Okay, so I will be sharing the notes there, but it's just for your use. When you write, if you want to write, you can, just by seeing this video you can't write, no? So if you have any doubt, you can refer that notes. That's why I'm sharing. But you should not just keep that one, you should make your own notes. Okay, so even with, apart from writing, I'm explaining many things, right? So you can, if you feel like, okay, I will forget this point Sarah saying, you should note it down in your notes. Then only you can revise that later. Okay, that will only make your physics easier. Okay, so first thing, to make your physics easy, you should make your own notes. Then only practicing questions, MCQs, everything. Okay, why? Because when you practice question, you will get doubts. Where you will go and see your own notes. Then only, apart from the formulas, concepts, the main important thing, the understandable things, you have not noted that. That help you to solve MCQs, right? So always try to take your own notes, guys. Okay, okay. So try to make your own notes, right? So based on this, we have discussed to this these two questions already, right? Yeah, this is about this last formula in 14th one. I have said, right? when you have two things in addition or subtraction like this, how you would do means you need to split them into two parts. So d by dx of 5x power 9 separately, d by dx of log x to the base e separately, right? So for 5x power 9 based on this formula, again the same, n means x power n, how you do n into x power n minus 1, right? So 5 you will be keeping outside, right? So x power 9, if you differentiate 9 into x power 9 minus 1, right? So this 5 into 9, it is 45 x, x power 9 minus 1, 8. So that's what I have written. 45 x power 8 plus, so log x to the base e, if you differentiate, you will get 1 by x. That's it. This this whole differentiation is done. That's it, guys. Okay. So differentiation is not a big deal. Okay. It's very easy thing only. Even if you are very good, right? You will be having fun with in learning that. Okay. Yeah, here about many things I have given. Okay, some three more questions. Okay, so we can see the same thing, guys. When you have two trigonometric values in addition, right? You can split it, as I said, d by dx of cot x. Here you have plus, so same plus d by dx of cosecant x. That's it. Hmm. So, so first d by dx of cot x, direct formula. So the differentiation of cot x, it is minus cosecant square x. Okay, so actually here you can keep it as plus. When you differentiate cosecant x, you will get minus cosecant x into cot x, right? So that's why directly I have written minus cosecant x into cot x here. Okay, so don't confuse. Here plus, but I have put minus like that. Okay, so that's it. If you want, you can write like this. So here in both minus and cosecant x is common, so I'm taking it outside. So minus cosecant x into, here pending one cosecant square is there. One cosecant went out to common, so balances cosecant x plus cot x. So y plus, because minus we have taken common outside. Okay, so when you multiply this minus cosecant x inside, right, you will get the same thing. Okay, so that's it. And these two are very important things. Okay, so I have told you, right, from that fourth formula you need to write the d by dx again. Why I told, you will get it here. Okay. And another thing, on seeing this itself, you will, okay, you will, some of you may get panic. Okay, sir told only for cos x, but here you see cos ax square plus b, something at all there. Okay, so don't, nothing there to panic, nothing there to worry, guys. Okay, everything is easy, right? It's just about your just learning same formula only. Now you will understand why I said to write dx by dx from that fourth formula onwards. Okay, let's see why. Right. So don't worry, same formula use. So for cos x, just consider this whole term as a one single term. Don't see it as ax square plus a b, nothing. Just it is single term. And you have cos of that single term. Cos theta you keep, okay? Or just cos x you assume. How you will differentiate cos x? It's nothing but minus sin x, right? So write it first. Minus sin that same term. That's it. But the addition means, in addition, what you need to do, right? I have told you what I told, into dx by dx you need to write, means not just always it, you should not write dx with dx. Okay, you need to again differentiate with respect to x, which one, the value which is inside this trigonometry, or if you have in like this x power n means this base value, right? If you have exponential, e power means that e power x means this value, this x value. So those values you need to differentiate again with a x. That's but there in the formula simply x is there. That's why I directly write dx by dx, right? But here, as you can see, it's not just x. Okay, so ax square plus. So as I told, I'm differentiate writing d by dx of ax square plus b. That one I need to differentiate. Okay, that I need to multiply with this minus sine ax square plus b. Okay, so how it's easy, right? So you have written the same. How you do this ax square plus b? Just now easy. You can split it into two and you can do, right. So write this minus sine ax square plus b as it is. Now first you take this ax square. In that a is constant. Okay, so you keep that a outside, differentiation of x square alone, right? Plus again b is a constant. Directly you can write, okay, differentiation of b is 0 also, or you can take the b outside, d by dx of only nothing is there. Means in multiplication nothing means 1 you can assume. D by dx of 1, right? So in next step the same as it is, you can write a d by dx of x square 2x, right? X square means use that formula guys, x power n. So x power 2 means x power n means n into x power n minus 1. X power 2 means 2 into x power n minus 1. So 2 minus 1. It's nothing but it will be 1 only, right? So that's what 2x only the answer for x square, right? So a into 2x plus b into 0. Why? Because 1 is a constant one, right? So when you differentiate that, you will get 0. So the whole term it will become 0 actually. Okay. So just this a into 2x alone, it is there in multiplication. This whole term will become 0. So that's why you can keep this 2ax in front of sign. So the final answer will be minus 2ax into sine of ax square plus b. This is the differentiation. This is the answer for d by dx of cos of ax square plus b. Okay, so nothing, same trigonometric formula you can use into differentiation of this extra value. Instead of x, if you have lengthy another something else, right? You can just differentiate that again. Why? Because in formula you have just x, but here you have ax square plus b, right? With respect to x only you are doing, not with respect to ax square plus b, right? So that's why you need to differentiate that again, right? This is what I was saying, that write dx by dx means not just writing dx by dx, you need to differentiate that with respect to x, right? So I hope this is clear, right? If this is clear, this problem is also you can get it. Okay, same thing only guys. Okay, for ln or log to the base e, both are same. So ln x cube plus 4 is there. So ln x means just 1 by x, right? So that's why you can keep write that first 1 by x cube plus 4, right? Into differentiation again, you do the extra value differentiation. So d by dx of x cube plus 4, right? That's it. So when you do that, you will get here 3x square plus 0 because 4 is constant, right? So for x cube, you can use that x power n formula again. So here you have only 3x square and this value remains same, 1 by x cube plus 4. So that's it, simple. The final answer is 3x square divided by x cube plus 4. This is the answer for differentiation of ln of x cube plus 4. Okay. I hope this particular question I have gone fast because it's already about to 150 or 1 hour 50 minutes or 1 hour the video is gone. We have much more to discuss also. If this question right, this cost question is fine, you can understand this also. If not, you just reduce the speed of this video and then you watch it again. Okay, so without understanding, don't move to the next topic. Let it be next question, next even the next line. Okay, that's only the good, that's the good habit when you learn something. Okay, then only your learning will be perfect, guys, right? So I hope you got everything right. So moving forward, yeah, this is another main thing. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, this is not chain rule. So the chain rule we have seen. Okay, the 14th one what we have seen, that is the chain rule you can keep. Okay, now it is the product rule or quotient rule you can say, means nothing guys, only the name. Even by the name you can understand. So in 14th one what we have seen, what if two values we have plus or minus, how to differentiate we have seen, right? Similarly, if you have two values in multiplication or in division, then how to differentiate? Then how to differentiate them? That is what this product rule and quotient rule, everything. Okay, right? So let's see how we are going to do, right? So one by one. First the product multiplication, right? So as I told you, just now I told you, right? So here if y, so again I am speaking from first, the single derivative means dy by dx, right? In instead of y, what if you have two values in multiplication, means u and v, u into v, y is equal to u into v. If you have those u and v are again it's function of x only, okay, right? So then how you will differentiate? So then dy by dx will be like, it will be, you can keep v, right? So u into v, u is one value, v is another value. Okay, so v into du by dx means you keep v as it is multiplied with du by dx, differentiation of y value alone, right? Plus now you keep there, first you have kept y as it is, differentiated u, right? So after the plus, now do opposite further, keep u as it is, differentiate y alone, dv by dx. Okay, so this is the formula. So when you have, if you have in multiplication, this is how you need to do. You have two values in multiplication, u into v. First keep one thing, anything. Okay, not only v, anything. Even if you have, you do u also, first you keep u and differentiate v. Okay, fine. Plus keep v as it is and then differentiate u. So like that. Here it is plus only, right? So you can do this first or do this first, right? But you need to do correctly. Means here also you write v into du plus du by dx plus again v into du plus dx you should get. Okay, like that you need to write. This is the formula, right? Or else you can tell this easily also. You can say v into du by dx, right? See guys, this dy by dx we can mention in many ways. Okay, so y dash you can say, okay, y1 also you can keep it, right? So better you can use this y dash or dy by dx alone. Okay, because y1 means it will be like equation, so that may you can get confused. So dy by dx you can write as u dash. So you dv by dx you can write v dash. That's it. Okay. So this v into du by dx you can write v u dash plus u into dv by dx u v dash. That's it. Okay. So if you have y is equal to u by u into v, okay, not u by u into v, then dy by dx is nothing but v u dash plus u v dash. Or you can anything, if you can put first guys, u v dash plus v u dash is also correct. Okay, just you need to differentiate and add, right? I hope this is clear. Even we can see some question also, then you will understand, right? So wait a minute, before going to question 2 we can see the question. See here, I have written everything step by step very clearly. Okay. So still now we have seen 3x square separately, 3x square plus 7 like this also. Plus we have seen again 6x plus 3 is separately if I give you can do. But here this both values it is in multiplication, right? Both are multiplied. In multiplication it is there. Now only you need to apply that rule. Okay, product rule. So first of all, y is equal to as it is given. So you take this first one as 2 and the second one as v. That's it, guys. Okay. So dy by dx, what the formula is? U v dash plus v u dash. Okay. Even if you write like this also, it's fine only. Nothing wrong. Right? So u value as it is, you keep 3x square plus 7 u v dash. Differentiate this v value d by dx of 6x plus 3 plus what is there in next in this formula? V u dash, right? So v value 6x plus 3 as it is, u dash d by dx of 3x square plus 7, right? So u v dash plus v u dash, right? That's it. From here you know. So this as it is you can keep till the end. So when you differentiate this 6x plus 3 means again you can split it up d by dx of 6x plus d by dx of 3. So same plus here it will be 6x plus 3 as it is. You can keep again here 3x squared plus 7. You can split and this one you know, right? From that 14th formula d by dx of 3x squared plus d by dx of 7, right? So do this division, add it, then multiply with this. Here also do this differentiation, not sorry, not division, differentiation. Multiply with this, okay? Then add this whole thing. You will get it, right? Easy only, right? So d by dx of 6x means 6. D by dx of 3 means it's a constant, so 0, right? So plus same 6x plus 3. Here 3x square means it is 6x, right? Use that x power n, guys, okay? That formula here for this 3x square, use that x power n formula, okay? So that you get 6x plus d by dx of 7 means it is 0, right? So here you got 3x square plus 7 into 6 because this is 0 you can leave it plus 6x plus 3 again into 6x only because this is 0 leave it, right? So when you multiply this inside, that's what I have written here, okay? 6 into 3x square plus 7 plus 6x into 6x plus 3, right? Fine. Now just multiply the 6 inside and here 6x inside, then you will get. So 6 into 3x square, 18x square plus 6 sevens are 42. So this plus as it is. Now this is 6x into 6x, 36x square plus 6x into 3, 18x, right? So now here 18x square, 36x square, right? So you can keep x square as it is. You can add 18 plus 36. I hope these basic additions at all you know, right? If you guys want me to even, if you guys want me to even teach this even basic maths at all, see, we are already seeing basic mathematics. Basic mathematics in the same basic, in basic, right? Basically, what at all you need before starting physics to solve NEET level MCQs. The two after this year's paper, right? Those main things we are saying. But this small things, very this quadratic equations, addition of these things at all, even those things, if you guys want me to teach, just let me know in the comments. Put it in the Telegram group also. Okay. So then, okay, I can understand. Okay, which why I am not okay. You can say why, sir. You can take that also because I hope many of you knows Okay, so that I no need to waste time because many things are there. Okay, we have got just few months, right, for the next NEET exam, right? That's why. But again, if you guys want, if you most of your people don't know even that, if you say, yeah, I am ready to teach that also. Okay, whatever let it be, you just let me know in the comments, guys. Okay, yeah. So continuing this, 8x, 18x square, 36x square, you can add it up. 18 plus 36, it is 54, right? So 54x square plus 18x as it is plus 42. That's it, right? So this is the answer for the differentiation of this one. Okay, so d by dx of 3x square plus 7 into 6x plus 3. If you differentiate this, your answer will be this. Okay, this is the thing, guys. This is how the product rule works. Okay, I hope this is very clear, right? So yeah, before next moving to the next one, that is quotient rule. Basically division. Okay, for division, there we have seen u into v means what you will do. Here u by v. Okay, you have u by v. Then what? Dy by dx. What is dy by dx? How to find? Means here compulse you, there I should write, you can write like this or like this, both are same, because there is positive, guys, in between addition is there. Okay, 2 plus 3 also 5 only, 3 plus 2 also 5 only, right? So that's why you can change, but in here for division you will get subtraction here. Okay, so you can't change, right? So v into dy by dx minus u into dv by dx only. Okay, you can't write u this one first and then negative and then this, you can't change like that. Okay, I hope you are understanding, because 3 minus 2 is 1, but 2 minus 3 is minus 1, right? So that's why. So keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so here you can't change, as it is you need to remember and you need to write. So first v as it is you keep into du by dx, differentiation of other term, minus, keep, now keep the other term as it is, u into dv by dx, differentiate that. V means always denominator. Okay, again divided by v square. Okay, in division, right, in question what you have as denominator, same thing, take square and put it in the denominator. Okay, so you can write like this, or v u dash minus u v dash by v square, like this also you can write. But what I am saying is you can't write v. Okay, u v dash minus v u dash by v square, this is not correct. Okay, this is entirely wrong. Okay, only this is correct, guys. Okay, you can't change this. V u dash minus u v dash only. Okay, you can't put this u v dash in, in front. Okay, like that you can't change, right? So this is the formula, v u dash minus u v dash divided by v square, right? So now how to apply this, we can see. Okay, just easy thing, guys. Okay, so I will, okay, I will help you with this question. So this one I will share you the notes. You can solve yourself before seeing the solution. You try it. If not, you see the solution. Okay. Even if you are, if you can't get this, I will explain you in the next class. Okay. Already it's being getting very long video, right? So we can complete with this one question, guys. Okay. Yeah. So this one, sin x divided by 1 plus cos x. Okay, so if I ask you to differentiate sin x, you will do. Even 1 plus cos x, you will do based on that 14th formula. It's easy. But now they both terms got into division. Now how to do based on this quotient rule. Okay, last formula which just now we have seen, right? So first of all you take sin x as y, sorry, u, and 1 plus cos x you treat as a whole single term as v. Okay, so follow the formula. What's formula? V u dash minus u v dash u v dash divided by v square, right? So here what is v? 1 plus cos x. So write v as it is, u dash, u means sin x. So that's it, d by dx of sin x minus, here also minus only, right? So minus u, so u means sin x as it is, into v dash, differentiation of v. So d by dx of 1 plus cos x divided by whole divided by v square. So this is v, right? So 1 plus cos x whole square. That's it. Okay. This is the thing. Now just you do the differentiation, multiply it, then subtract. That's it. You will get the answer, right? So how? Let's say, let's see. 1 plus cos x as it is into d by dx of sin x. We know cos x, right? So we get 1 plus cos x into cos x. This minus sin x as it is into d by dx of 1 plus cos x. So first you differentiate 1 alone, plus another again you do differentiate cos x. So 1 if you differentiate it's a constant, so you get 0. If you differentiate cos x, you will get minus sin x, right? That's what I have written here. So whole divided by 1 by cos x whole square, that you can keep it as it is, right? So now you multiply this cos x inside this 1 plus cos x. Okay, so when you multiply cos x with 1, you get cos x plus cos x into cos x, cos square x, right? That's it. So minus, here minus sin x into minus sin x, because this is 0, you can leave it. So minus sin x into minus sin x I have written, whole divided by 1 plus cos x whole square, right? That's it. Now again, so this cos x plus cos square x, keep it same. So minus into minus, you will get plus sin x into sin x, sin square x. That's it. So whole divided by 1 plus cos x whole square. That's it. Right. So till this also, right, fine. But again, you know, right? I hope everyone watched the trigonometry video, right? So there I have taught you very important thing, trigonometric identities. Very first, just three identities, very basic thing. In that first identity, right? Everyone knows it, right? I hope you know. Cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, right? So here you get that same, similar to that, right? Cos square x plus sine square x. There theta, here x. That's it. So instead of this cos square x plus sine square x, you can just write 1. Okay, so that's why instead of this I have here, I have written 1. So cos x I am keeping as it is. Instead of this cos square sine plus sine square, I have written 1. Okay, so that's why cos x plus 1 divided by 1 plus cos square, sorry, cos x whole square. Okay, I hope everyone understand this. If you don't understand, then I am sure you didn't watch the previous video lecture. You are not good at trigonometry, so first do watch that. Okay. So again, 1 plus cos x or cos x plus 1, both are same, right? So here cos x plus 1, here 1 plus cos x whole square. So the square and numerator value will get cancelled. At final, you will have only 1 by 1 plus cos x. Okay, so this is the answer, guys. When you differentiate this sin x divided by 1 plus cos x, the answer is just 1 by 1 plus cos x. That's it. Okay, I hope it's clear. If you didn't get this, again go back some 4 or 5 minutes to the starting of this problem. slow down the speed of video, then rewatch it. For sure you will get it. Okay, right? Or else you just uh, take my notes. In the description I have given you the Telegram link. There you can find our group. In the group you can find this notes, my notes I will be posting there. Okay, so there you see that step by step you will understand for sure. Okay, so again the same thing I'm saying, guys. Take your own notes, revise it, solve some questions apart from this. First do this again on your own, then solve some other question. Okay, because you need to practice at least, right? Leave this basic max. Apart from that, at least some 200 questions per chapter, at least minimum you should. But I can't take 200 questions for every chapter, right? Because I'm explaining, it will take much time. We can't complete the syllabus. But that's why I'm giving you the basic things first to understand, and important things, right? Important MCQs. Balance thing you need to do on your own. Otherwise, there is no use of watching this lecture. Okay. So kindly make your notes, revise it, solve questions, then move to the next video, next lecture. Okay. That's very, very important, guys. This must be your flow for physics especially. Okay. So as I told you, this question you can do on your own. I hope you can do it. Okay. Simple. Even you by okay, you by we also you no need to do, right? If you do this right, this simple step, that's it, fine. Because one you don't see, okay, you, oh, it's in division, so you by v, it's your time waste only, guys. In numerator you have only one, right? See, guys, if you have 1 by 10, what you can write? 10 by 10 power minus 1. If you have 1 by x, you can write x power minus 1, right? So same thing. Here, instead of x, you have some other values. X square plus 2x. That's it. So you just write it as x square plus 2x whole power minus 1. That's it. Now it is how it is looks like. It looks like some base value x to the power n. Just the n is a negative value. That's it, right? Same x power n. So you can use this formula, right? D by dx of nx, sorry, x power n is equal to n into x power n minus 1. That's it. You can use that. And again, it's not only just x, it is some other value. So again, you need to differentiate. This I have explained you already, right? So by doing that, you will get the answer, right? I have given the basic idea. You just try on your own, guys. Okay. Yeah, we have few more things in differentiation. Means like, okay, now I hope you got idea what is differentiation, right? So this is the main thing, guys. Those 14 formulas and these two things, product and quotient rule. Okay, so this is about differentiation, right? So you solve some MCQs. Okay, revise this. But now you will get some question. Okay, sir, this is fine. This is pure. It looks like pure max. What's the use of me learning this for physics, right? That's what we are going to see. Like in double differentiation, one topic is there, and after that, applications of derivatives, differentiation, what does this we can see. Okay, but this is already a lengthy lecture. Okay, I don't want you to train out. Okay, so I will finish this video here. So I will take next video. Okay, in the next video I will discuss about this double differentiation application, and then integration we can go. Okay, so differentiation, that's it, right? 75% of your differentiation is complete, guys. Okay, yeah, I can tell you how it's applicable. Some hard questions you can, but I don't want to put everything at once. Slowly. Okay, so when we see kinematics chapter, there we can see. Here you just learn what is differentiation. There we can see how to apply this differentiation in that chapter. Okay, everything we no need to pile up. Okay, at a time, then vomiting. Okay, that's not good. We can. Okay, yeah, that's it, guys. Fine. I hope everything concepts are clear, right? So as I told you, soon I will give the video lecture. Okay, and I am sorry for the delay between this last and this video. Okay, but I'm sure hereafter I will be posting the videos regularly, right? Okay, guys. So revise it, solve MCQs, right? Stay tuned in our YouTube channel, right? So to do not miss the video lecture, subscribe to this channel, right? And also for your, as I told you, you should practice MCQs. So for practicing MCQs, especially for physics, you can use our app Memoneet. The app's link is in the description of this video. Okay, so make use of it. I will share you the notes also. Fine. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.